we can have everybody's attention, we're going to go over the results for today's play and get you guys all squared away. First off, I want to thank you all for coming down here to the Mahoning Valley and the Mill Creek Metro Parks Golf Course for the AJGA Mahoning Valley Hospital Foundation Junior All-Star. Couldn't do this without our volunteers, over 150 shifts this week, so we're excited to have their support and everybody in the local community that helped us out this week to make sure that this tournament went off without a hitch. Mother Nature didn't cooperate on Monday, but we managed to skate through it with the sun. I want to acknowledge our staff here at Mill Creek Metro Parks, our head professional Stacy Butler, our superintendent Lance Bailey, our executive director Aaron Young, and the whole 55 staff of Valley Grill. I want to acknowledge a couple sponsors that make this event happen each and every year. Youngstown Live, who's been with us for 6 years now. Linda McCullough is their executive director. And then I couldn't be more remiss to say thank you to the Mahoning Valley Hospital Foundation. They've not only been the title sponsor for the last 4 years, but they've been with us for all 6 as a presenting sponsor prior to being a title sponsor. Mike Senchek, who is here, and his board have done a phenomenal job, not only for this tournament, but for this community, our golf endowment, and a lot of the course improvements that you see throughout the course of the week. So, with that, I want to say thank you, and we'll hand it over to the AJGA and have Mike say a couple words. But we appreciate you coming to the Mahoning Valley in the state of Ohio, and couldn't be more happy. So thank you.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming out here. Thank you to Marvin, our senior rules official, for helping with rulings this week. I wanted to say thank you to Brian and Stacy for everything that they've done to make this tournament possible. For those of you who I haven't met, I'm Katie. I'm the tournament director this week. And kind of as Brian said, this wouldn't be possible without Mill Creek Golf Course staff, everybody here, and then especially Mike Senchek with the Mahoning Valley Hospital Foundation. And if you would come up here and say a few words for us, after that we will get started handing out some awards. So big round of applause for everybody involved and for Mike.
Thank you so much. It's always times like this that people say, let's thank Mike, but Mike needs to be thanking all of you. Not only to be affiliated with 2 great organizations like the American Junior Golf Association, but also Mill Creek Parks. As an example, the AJGA, they felt so much, they brought down their best tour manager for this week, Katie Nord. Let's have a nice round of applause for her and all of her staff. And then again, on the Mill Creek's golf course side, we have Brian Tolnar, who has just done, since he's been with this job, just an amazing job with improving the course, improving play, and the best thing is we got these young people now energized in our community. So to Brian, his staff, and Stacy, let's have a nice round of applause. Before I get into the juniors, I want to recognize what I believe is a very significant group to thank. And I don't know that they get thanked at all, but I will tell you this, that the parents, grandparents, coaches, friends that put time in, resources into their belief in their child, grandchild, whatever it is, the parents in that group deserves a big round of applause. And I hope every junior, no matter how they shot, leaves doing one thing, and that is saying thanks to those people for what they do. So to all the parents, let's give them a nice round of applause. And to the juniors, I want to say this. We're going to talk about awards, but you know what? Awards aren't everything. It's a matter of how you handle yourself, I believe. Golf is like life. You have good days, you have bad. And what I believe are the champions are the ones that communicate properly, never lose their cool, kind of know who they are as a person, well-grounded. And what I was impressed with this year was how well all of the juniors did. So I want to really compliment you. Not necessarily on your golf scores, which again is a big accomplishment, but how you did as an individual. And that's going to take you a lot further in life. Believe me, it'll take you a lot further in life. So thank you to all of you. I know it's now time for the awards. And again, I'm going to turn it back over to Katie Nord. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, I do want to point this out if you get a chance to talk to this gentleman. You talk about how special this event is. The AJGA, after the U.S. Open, called them, and they asked that their top photographer, Alberto, come down for this tournament. Let's have a nice round of applause. He did a great job.
All right, thank you so much, Mike. Now we will get out with our awards. So first we've got our low final round award for today. And from Aurora, Ohio, shooting 4 under par today, Brooklyn Millard. Brooklyn might not be here anymore, but we'll go on to now our top 3 for our girls. So when I call your name, you can come up here. You can grab your trophy, which Mike will hand to you, and then just pose for a picture from Alberto. So for a tie in second place, from San Ramon, California, shooting 4 over par, Michelle Ho.
Congratulations.
And then these ones right over here for our girls.
Right, any one of these?
One of the outside ones.
So here you go. Come on, grab that with me. Turn to the camera.
All right, big
Nice
smile.
and smile.
3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Also in a tie for second place, from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, also shooting 4 over par, Sawyer Brockstead.
Nice going.
All right,
Right in the middle of that trophy.
there you are. Perfect. Big smiles. 3, 2, 1. One more. Thank you.
And then for our champion in the girls division, last week she lost in a playoff with an eagle putt to her competitor, but this week she turned it around and came back to win her first junior all-star tournament. From Northeast Pennsylvania, shooting 2 over par, Anna Swan.
What an accomplishment. Congratulations. Okay, you have to grab right here, honey. Okay, yeah. And what you do, let me help you with this. You're going to look right at the camera.
Right here. Big smiles. 3, 2, 1. One more. Perfect. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And then Anna, if you could come to the podium. It is part of our AJGA tradition to have our champions say a few words afterwards. So Anna, come on up.
Okay, that is totally flying away, but it's fine. Okay, this win means so much to me because I've had some disappointing finishes. Like Katie said, it was disappointing, but you know what? Iris deserved that one. She made an incredible hole. So I'd also like to thank my grandma. She had to put up with me for a couple days, which that can be a lot, so yeah. I'd also like to thank my swing coach. He really put in a lot of effort and time into making my swing what it is today. Along with my parents, they put so much time into my golf game and just my entire life. So I really want to thank them because they are a huge part of why I'm here today talking. I'd also like to thank all you competitors. Obviously, I couldn't have played without you guys, so a big thank you to you guys and your parents for bringing you out here. I'd also like to thank Brian Tolnauer and Stacy Butler for hosting this, along with the golf course staff, so yeah. I'd also like to thank the food and beverage staff because that is very important to me. The food was so good, so thank you. I'd also like to thank Mahoning Valley Hospital Foundation and Mike Senchuk again because this would not have been possible without you guys, so thank you. Also, all the volunteers, you guys didn't have to be here today, but you decided to, so a big thank you to you guys too. I loved the Twizzlers. I don't know where that lady is, but like, you make my day. I'd also like to thank the AJGA staff. You guys are absolutely incredible. You're definitely my favorite ones so far. You guys do an incredible job helping all of us players, so thank you as well. So, yeah, that's all I have. I don't know who's supposed to talk next. Okay.
All right, congratulations everybody. Thank you again so much for coming out here this week. And then I just want to wish you all safe travels back home, and we'll see you on the road the rest of the summer. Thank you all.